Two quick questions. Miss Scott Thomas, you've struggled a bit perhaps to shake off the fragile, imperious British aristocrat role, and you seem to have done that very thoroughly here. Is this a whole...
in the teeth, you mean? Yeah.
Perhaps you could talk a bit about that and whether this is a
It wasn't really on purpose. That sort of happened. It was quite... When I first read the script, I was quite excited about playing somebody who was, you know, as you say, far away from the kind of privileged, well, privileged is not the word, but the upper class thing that English people seem to love to see me in. And so I was excited about that. But as we got nearer and as the project developed, it just got more and more despicable.
She had no problem turning on the bitch switch.
It's frighteningly easy, actually. No, but I mean, it wasn't like I desperately need to find a film that is going to break this terrible shell that I've been trapped in. It wasn't that at all. It sort of happened. It was much more organic than that. And every day we'd kind of get braver, didn't we? Mm-hmm. Didn't I?
Oh, absolutely.
I have to check with him all the time.
No. Every day was a bit like, well, what should we say, and
what's worse?
What's worse? I remember asking Ryan, so what's the worst thing you can call a woman in America? And he kind of said, oh, call her cum dumpster. All right, cum dumpster. And, you know, we would talk about...
I couldn't say that word. It took me about 8 takes to actually pronounce that word.
Can you do it now?
No.
Oh. And then, you know, it would be like we would sit around. We shared a big apartment, Ryan and I, and we would talk about, God, what would be... Because one of the things about dialogue in these kind of films that has this fairy tale language is that dialogue actually can hurt the poetry of the film because it's all about interpretation, where dialogue is very logical most of the times. Images and sound are very emotional. So it's finding the balance between that kind of a language. But so we would sit and we'd say, God, what could be interesting for a mother to humiliate her son? And then we started talking about our cocks. And when two guys talk about their cocks, it becomes very masculine, very much. But when you suddenly have your mother talking about it, it becomes extremely unmasculine. and that was like, okay, that's going to work. KST, listen to this.
2 questions here, the gentleman and then the gentleman.
Hello, I'm